Why is it so dark? Oh, wait, this can be turned up. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. I've turned it off. Hang on, there we go. Oh, right, we're on. Everyone's on. Let's thingy this. Twitter. Why would I not do this first? I'm a fucking idiot with you sometimes when I do shit like this. Why would I start it before even saying it, before even thinking it? Do you know what I mean? Oh, how do you share this? How do I share this? Sure, there we go. That was easy. Copy it. That was well easier than I thought it was going to be. Someone's in. Who's in? This is going to be not busy, this. UFC 296 watch along. Them thingies, mate. I tell you what, I'll just talk to that anyway because I feel like I'm still on one of them spaces. Them spaces, mate, are fucking shit. Do you know what? I feel like them spaces are fucking what you think about Twitter already. They are proof that most people on Twitter are fucking shy people. No one will talk. No one wants to get involved and speak because no one can speak because everyone's scared of speaking. They're fucking terrible. And then again, maybe I would used to be the same. Maybe I wouldn't. No, I used to always speak in spaces. This is like kebab. I feel like I'm that. You're like trying to have to fucking talk to people. Yes, we lose any links for the UFC, mate. I've got a box. I always say this, mate. I'm not taking the piss when I say it. I've got the worst. Aren't they well better, Jay? They were shit then, bro. You know what it is? I think I appreciate it because a lot of the people who are watching this are probably pissed or maybe on there something. And I wouldn't want to fucking be speaking to people, but you'd listen. Maybe. At least people can always comment here and you can keep it chatting, keep it going. Drickers and Sean Strickland right there. He works with Woogs. Dave said he works with you and you're a wool. I am a wool, mate. But I terrorise Dave every day and work. How about that? I'm the big dog in that place. I'm the main man in that place straight away. Well, me and John. Only been there a few months already. Asserted myself at the top of the food chain of that gaff. Me and my mate John. So, fuck Dave. Nah, Dave's a good guy, you know. I love Dave. I'm glad I work with Dave. He's a good guy. But I'm the fucking main man. Where you work, what you work as. Massive fan, lad. Dave's a beaut, though. He's all right, Dave. He's all right. He just sometimes can get too angry about and care too much. I think that's what's Dave's problem. Sometimes he can just care too much. Like I always just think, it doesn't matter, mate, chill. Yes, Josh, Jamie. I've just been talking to yes anyway. Terry, mate. Terry, we can beef each other, but we're not answering. It's not a Q&A. I don't care about UFC at all, but I'm listening because I'm all the way from Leon Edwards or Arian Brum. Oh, yes, nah. Is that why you're watching? Because you want him to win? I want him to lose. I loved Colby. The way you does that talk to me, mate? I'm fucking knackered. I think about it, right? Last night I got in at 12:30. Fell asleep by about 1:30. No, that's a lie. I was asleep by about 1, mate. I don't remember going to sleep, but I was bladdered. Come in. I went because I was making all kinds of food downstairs. See, direct message, never. I'm never that guy, me. I'll never be the guy just because that's getting his chopper out and that. I appreciate that some people do get the choppers out and that. I'm not that guy. Not like weird with it, like I wouldn't hide behind like twist a thing, tie a towel around me or something while I'm getting changed in the gym because I'm scared. But I ain't just walking around the gym with my wang out, mate. Got nothing, Terry. Not really, mate. I'll be honest. Definitely never got the Nigerian parts down there. I've always been honest about that. I don't even have the UFC turned on. Yes, Callum, you're just here to chat. Callum's just here to have the vibes, mate. He's just here to chat, which is fine. You don't need to be watching the UFC. Have I left the back door open? It's fucking just all of a sudden gone freezing in this house, mate. Or maybe it's because I woke up. Where's my hot water bottle? I've made a hot water bottle and it's somewhere. Do you know as you become an adult, or is it just because I don't know. Is it just because the world's dead expensive now? I feel like when I was younger, or when I first moved out, where's my hot water bottle? When I first moved out, yeah, I feel like I had the heating on all day, every day, no matter what. If it was cold, the heating was on. But now I feel like I don't. There it is. Yeah. Oh, I've been sat on chips. These chips this is the worst takeaway anyone has ever ordered ever. Ned deserves to have it robbed. Decent paddy than I thought he was. I thought he was good in round 1, good in round 2. Like, not good in round 2, but dominant in round 2. And then I don't know if he won round 3, but because I probably weren't watching it, but I thought he looked good. I think he's dealt with that, the whole thing of fighting Tony Ferguson, quite well. Because I think it could have gone bad for him. I think he could have been I think it could have gone bad for him against Tony. He could have lost, and I think it could have gone bad for him, like, if he was a bit of a knobhead this fight week. But he's been sound. I like him now. I think I like Paddy again. I did like him, but then I hated the aerial stuff. How did you make a bag chicken kebab? Thoughts on Peter McGrill? I've not seen it, bro. Someone asked me this on the space. I've been told about it, but I'm not even massively onto this Peter McGrill because I've been half dipped out of boxing recently. I know he's this ghoster who used to be the MMA fighter, and now he boxes. I don't think I'm that onto him. Did gas out. I remember from beef results, yeah. Yorkchester. No Terry, mate. Bald guy. Can't be far off ranked fighter now. I know, but he wasn't ranked, was he? Miguel schooled him just and bingo his last. Everyone said, didn't he knock him down twice as well? They're sad, them losses, because when a prospect loses like that, you just can't get that out of your head, even though he should have won. And if he rematches him, he probably will win. Gutted about Bryce. I was gutted about Mitchell. How sad was that? Because I don't really like Emmett, but I like Bryce Mitchell. I think he's hilarious. I obviously don't agree with anything he says, but I think he's funny as fuck. Probably give him Bobby Green next. That'd be a good fight, yeah? Is Bobby Green still in the top 15 after getting sparked? He'd beat Bobby Green, but then again, Bobby Green could beat him. Emmett's KO, mate. I've seen that back. Bryce Mitchell. Do you know when it hits you and you're asleep straight away? It's fully asleep. That's what it was with that one. Like, Bryce Mitchell, it's the floor and he's just asleep. Like, he couldn't be more asleep. Oh. Do you know what? Any news on your putty band, lad? Do you know what? I was in Asda today in my onesie and bumped into me mate, and he asked me about that ban, and I brought the whole thing down for him. Yeah, but I just can't really be asked getting into it. Yeah, man. Yes, Brim, ban. Bryce hasn't been the same since he fought flew and got. I know, and I feel like he doesn't like getting stopped. I bet he starts talking about retiring and that. Moving like a Tory recently, bro. What can I say? I'm not a Tory, so I'm just moving like me, and you're saying it's Tory. I've never moved any differently. I've never pretended to be like a socialist or anything, but I'm definitely not a Tory. I just blindly vote Labour all the time because I think that's what's right. I'll never be a Tory, but if I'm moving that one, what did they say? Vote Labour, live Tory. Genuinely embarrassed that he looks awful on his feet. Yeah, I don't think he knows how to. No, that's the thing, Terry. No one ever fronts me because people just the same way with that Twitter. I've just done a space on Twitter. Then anyone could have come in at any point. Anyone. As I was saying, I didn't reject a single person. Every single person who requested got accepted and went in the chat. Every person, and not one person comes on and says anything because they don't, mate, because they can't. That's just how it is. People on Twitter don't say nothing to real people. Try and explain this. Anyone could have come in there and just started having it off with me, and we could have had a big argument. It would have been funny, but they don't. No one ever does. Ever. No one ever does. No one ever fronts me. No one ever does anything. And that's just the world we live in. Leaving the heating on without caring his Tory behaviour. I don't anymore. I've got a fucking hot water bottle, you soft cunts. I used to leave it in. I used to fucking leave it in all the time when I fucking first moved out. When I was a single guy living in my own house. Time's tough. I'm getting under the blanket and I've got a hot water bottle. You're not liked in Liverpool, are you? People like jobs and bring that up. People didn't like jobs and that. Bring you up and be like in time. Don't know, mate. I've never had any problems in Liverpool anyway, either. Go out in Liverpool all the time. No one ever says anything. I got on with everyone. I think you talk to the wrong people, Terry. Remember people were saying they were going to spark you at the wall first game of the season a few years ago. Exactly, Danny. Every time. And where was I first game of the season? At the wall. And what happened? Nothing. Do you know what I mean? I've been getting told I'm going to get smacked at every single away ground for about 10 years. That's how long I've been on just winding people up on Twitter. About 10 years, and I still every season until I got banned went to every single home and away game everywhere. Same route every time. Would go to Chelsea. Most threats I ever got were from Chelsea fans. I did the same route to Chelsea away for about 10 years. Trained to Euston, or a coach to fucking Victoria, and then fucking jump on the tube and go walk from the tube from the away pub, that one that's on the corner. What's it called? It's a sick away pub as well. What's it called? Yeah, Terry's definitely on the Charlie. But I don't mind it. I don't mind if people want to see this. I don't mind this. I do it. Do you know what I've started to do now? Because I just used to spend my whole day arguing with them. If you're in my requests, it's funnier to ignore you. So I do sometimes see them and just think, mate, there's no way I'm arguing with you all day because it'll never end. And once you let one in, I let some guy in called. But now I'll never ignore you if you're in. If you're in my requests and I can see them, I'll argue with you all day. There's a guy called DNT or something. He's one of the like proper mingiest of Bolton Twitter. And he must have just got me at a good time, and I replied to his thing, and he got into my DMs, and now he's there all the time. He DMs me all the time, mate. But I'll ignore him for a few weeks, and then I'll reply, terrorise him, and then he stops for a week. But yeah, on the chat, it's all right. We can argue on the chat. It's funny. No mess off. I've heard laws like, probably just because you only target little quiet ones. I'm not even drunk. Little quiet ones. What are you talking about? I don't ever target little quiet ones. I don't target anyone. The only people I target. I don't target anyone. I feel like I'm the most free-loving person ever now. I don't even argue with people anymore. I don't kick off anymore. Mate, shit I get and I just ignore it all the time. I'm the nicest person ever now. I grew up, mate. I'm 31-year-old. I don't want beef. And I feel like nothing ever happens anyway. So he's a little fan, but he has Bolton accent, mental stuff. Callum? Why did the people? Do you know what makes me laugh about this? My Scouse mates I go to the ground with terrorise me for being from Bolton. And then everyone else thinks I want to be Scouse. I get terrorised for how Bolton I am by my Scouse mates. Did they have it in the crowd? I thought it was going to kick off. I literally said, I don't know if it was on this or on the space. I can't believe they're sat so close to her. They just had it on the finger. Better the Twitter ones where people can speak. I don't think they are. I think these are better because more people. No one was speaking. No one was requesting to speak. It was just me and that J guy. These, at least, people all go in the chat and anyone will message. You know what I mean? No, wrong with Bolton. I love Bolton. I'm fucking proud to be from Bolton. That's what makes me laugh. These make out like I've hid from being from Bolton. I tweet about being from Bolton all the time. I used to tweet about living in Farnworth all the time. I fucking love being from Bolton. I wouldn't want to be from anywhere else. As we were saying in the space then about Scousers and that, I was saying to the what's his name now? The taking over the cop. He looked rattled yesterday. Paddy, he looked rattled yesterday. Strickland with drinkers brought up. He's like, yeah, he did, bro. Then he started going sick, and he was calling. And you know what? You know when Strickland's head falls off because he starts saying faggot. Yes, Kai, get into Terry. Let's all get into Terry. I'll never block him or anything, but let's all just get into him. Let's all terrorise Terry. Just been separated. I wish I could see it. Kersley massive right now. Yes, Kersley. Do you know what? I've never liked Kersley, but I feel like if you're from Farnworth, it was conditioned to not like Kersley. We've told Dave you're our Twitter hero since 200. Dave was onto me the first day. He couldn't even pretend to hide it, but he did try and hide it. I knew he was onto me straight away when I walked in the room. I know it sounds weird, and it is weird. It's weird to me. It's weird to me that's something that happens. But that's what happened. As soon as I walked in, when I started work, I was only a temp. I was a fucking agency guy. My mate Rob used to get me on decent jobs with the agency. I just said I need to work 2 days a week because JJ had been born. Can't be asked finding a proper job. Sort me out, and he did because he's my mate. So he gave me all the nice jobs, and it was my first. I'd been working at one in Wales, half an hour away. It was easiest 2 days a week, and then he said, "Listen, there's another one here 2 days a week, 10 minutes from your house." So it was like, yeah, definitely. And as soon as I walked in, I knew. But I thought there was a chance it might be because it's in Bolton. Yeah, no one uses Twitter ever, bro. In Bolton, ever. It's not a thing. Twitter's not a thing. It's Facebook. So I used to get away with this in Bolton all the time. No one ever knew me or ever recognised me. I feel like it's different sometimes now. And I find it weird, but it's just how it is. Especially up here. I feel like if I move to I don't know, fucking Leeds, then it'd be completely different. No one ever would ever know. But it happens all the time up here. Look at that. I was speaking to my mate then who knew me off Twitter in Asda before, and I had to explain my ban. But he was signed. It just happens. Seeing a tweet, someone said that Strickland never looks anyone in the eyes. Do you know what? Get this, yeah? Ryan, I was thinking watch it back, right, in the thought that Strickland's on something. I thought he was on something, me. Like, he was twitching and stuff. He can't look people in the eye. He twitches. It's a bit mad. I feel like, yeah, Danny, more than Liverpool. I got think about this, right? So just to the three examples we're talking about now. First day in work, the guy that 100% knew, 100% knew me. And Jamie, he definitely, this Jamie will tell you, I don't know if Dave, oh no, Dave does say he knew anyway. What am I talking about? And then last night on the works do in the pub, but they were sound, you know. So my mate got off. He said he walked home, and was I on my own before that or after that? Oh no, I went over to them. So I was at the bar buying a drink for me and my mate buying another bottle of prosecco because it was my turn to buy. It was my turn to buy the bottle. We were just buying a bottle each and then share the bottle. And there was only two of us by the end, which I'd buy a bottle, he'd buy a bottle, and then it was my turn on the bottle. Turned around, mate. He got off, I've only realised this when I've woke up today. I've got like 4 or 5 pictures of him. I'm going to show him when I see him on Monday of him just asleep in this bar, this pub. Sorry. So I would have definitely got off, and I can't blame people for backdooring it because I am one of the worst backdoorers of all time. So I never get angry about people backdooring it, and I was that pissed I weren't asked. I just bounced onto the table of the lad when I was at the bar. Some lad like, "We are onto you" or something. I promise you, he'll say you himself. I ended up putting a selfie of me and him on Twitter, so he'll say it himself. And he was like, "Yeah, we are onto you," like him and his mates. So then when my mate got off, and I just bounced over to his table and said, "Yes, boys, I'm sitting with you now. My mate's gone." They were like, "Yes, sound." They were sound. Stayed with them for until we got kicked out. And I got a taxi home. I had a sick night. Do you know what? That's just made me realise. John messaged me before, so we look up what happened, mate. I got lost in the lanes, walking all night, freezing to death. Yeah, he had to walk. He walked all the way home, the mad bastard. Oh no! And then he got a taxi. He walked to an hotel and got a taxi. I just got a taxi from there. I just got an Uber. Let me send him the pictures. He's not going to be up at 4 in the morning, is he? Oh mate, it was funny. He was fast asleep. I'm not showing him on here. I'm not grassing him up for being asleep on here. But he was fast asleep and he just got off. That little laugh you do is quality. I only do that when I'm stoned. I don't know why. It's something that just comes on when I'm stoned. Strickland's been escorted out. Fuck off. Is this all true? How do I find out all this? All right, chill out, El. No, Kai's been good. I like Kai when he's like this. Maybe Kai's the other way. Do you know how all people like Terry and that have a line and they all start want to fight? Maybe Kai wants to fight all the time, but then when Kai has a drink in that and a line, he goes all loving and chilled. Or maybe he's just on the garage or something. Where do you think Villa will finish the season? Do you know what? I'm very dismissive of teams that are like do well me because I'm so negative. I always just think they'll fall off. But you never know. But after the Leicester thing happened, you just never know. Maybe they could fight for the top 4 because this. Do you know what I've realised about this season, which is getting me hopes up now? I think it's a bad level in the whole Premier League. Bad. I think it's going to be bad, and a team like Villa, if they're just organised and have a decent manager, could do well. Imagine they got top 4. That'd be sick. This kebab's terrible. Then I'm not even boozed. I'm calling your behaviour out. All right, I'm just winding you up. Can I not wind you up back? Maybe you're a secret boozer as well and you can't admit it. I think you're off your head. But I think someone you know who's not allowed to know that you get off your head's watching this with you. Well, you're joking, Terry, mate. I'm Villa and we have a thin squad, so we'll fall off as well. Oh, really? You think you're going to fall off? You think you're going to do not well? Maybe. You just have to be realistic. If you go out of the Europa League, you go into the conference. Oh, wait, you're in the conference already, aren't you? Yeah, I think you'll win that, actually. Because that's a bad standard, you know. I think the English team that's in that could win that quite regular. Just because of the teams that are in it are that bad. You don't really play a good team to the final, do you? Yeah, Danny, but you know what my opinions are like, Danny, mate. They're very up and down. Yeah, we're favourites. Are you favourites? Yeah. I like Villa. I've got a Villa shirt. Oh, I had a Villa shirt. Only because it were a £5. I used to wear it all the time for like 5 aside and that. They used to always have all different shirts for five-a-side. Dave's trying to sort us a pub crawl, he said, lad. Yeah, we're doing one, I think, 28th. Yeah, 28th. Are you coming? Real Betis and Ajax came down from the Europa. Oh, right, yeah, so some good teams have dropped down into it, yeah. Betis and Ajax are quite good, you know. I was surprised Betis went out of the Europa League, especially to Rangers. Well, it was just a bit of a freak result, wasn't it? I don't think Fiorentina are up to much, though, are they? Frankfurt will be good. Any German team like that are good. They just worked. What price of Villa for it? Everyone's getting fucking licking the lips about that. You know what, Betsy? You know what I need to do more? I've not watched any of this fight, by the way. Are people watching the fights? I've not watched a single second of this fight. So this is why I think sometimes you just need to not do any watch-alongs or anything. You need to just fucking chill out because you don't watch the fights. I've just looked at the thing and it says your Mac will sleep soon unless you're plugged into a power outlet. I had the charger next to me and I had it on charge the whole time. Can you believe this onesie? I'm not. So I wear it all the time, yeah. It's always been big on me. But I've not wore it all year. I found it when we moved house and it was all like mouldy and that. Not mouldy, but why am I saying mouldy? But you know, like, it just smelled a bit like weird when things been sat there for a year. So I washed it and put it in the dryer and look, shrunk it like mad. So this is the last time it's ever going to get warm. Kai, no, because I go to my mum and dad's and my mum would definitely not like you, but if we have a Christmas at mine, you're allowed to come. No one should ever be on their own at Christmas, Kai. That's the truth. If I ever have a Christmas at my house, Kai, ever, you're invited. But I think I'll always be at my mum's. Kai, mate, I'm black. I don't know if you've noticed. There's no point putting money. I always feel like there's no point putting money on someone to win something. They're too far ahead, them bets. But I don't bet like that. Oh, is Rodriguez Sonny Edwards on now? I might put that on over this, Shavkat versus Wonderboy. I'm not that asked about Shavkat versus Wonderboy. See, this is where I think where it comes in. I'm boxing first. If it's big, I'm definitely going watching the Sonny Edwards fight. He must be mad fighting. Hang on. Where is it? Which zone's it on? Are you lying? So I've just turned it off. Is it gone off? Is there no way we can do voice chat in here? That'd be perfect, wouldn't it, James? Do you know what? If I did this on the thingy, you could have just come in. I could have just shared you the link. Would you do that? Would you get on? I should have done this on I should have done this on Stream Deck, and you could have joined the watch along, come and spoke. I'm James. Oh, is that you, James? Is that you was? Yes, you were sound. James, you were a good guy. Do you know what they say? Yes, God, that was sick. Oh, I should have got it on. Shall I end this and then go into the? Can I not jump into that from this? Bro, you can invite people in. Why did I not start on that? I never don't started on that. StreamYard. How long's left of this? I don't think I can join it in now. I'd have to end this and start it again. The replies on Twitter are too dangerous. What do you mean? Them replies on Twitter too? What do you mean? What fight's over? Oh, I've not even got a fight on now. 1 minute. Replays. I haven't even got a fight on now. Oh, here we go. It's come on now. It's gone off. Oh, this is a nightmare. These boxes can be shit for this reason. Sometimes they just don't work. It's froze. My box is froze. Oh no, it's back on. What is going on? It's froze. Wonderboy escaped. I'm missing everything. I'm missing both fights. This is awful. And you're on the same time as me, so I could have had you in. Why would I not have started this on StreamYard? I always do them on StreamYard. I just feel like because I was just doing it quick, the YouTube ones are just more chilling. The chat's well better. Can't get into it. My fucking box is froze. What is going on here? Might have to reset it, you know. I'm now just missing all the fights. Sonny looked. Here we go. I'm on it. Sitting times in I streamed on my iPad and they were celebrating. Oh, that's wounded. They're good, these boxes. Listen, for what you get out of them, I won't criticise them, but they can fucking let you down at times. Oh, it's just not working. When I click on the fighting bit, it just freezes. Oh, Fire sticks. I think Fire sticks are shit though. They're just as bad. I'm in the menu now. Come on. I should have just left on the UFC. The fight's over. The fight's over. Right, I'm going back to the UFC. Oh, here we go. I'm on. What round are you on? James, what round are you on? 7. Oh, this would have been well better if you could have come in. Yeah, I'm at the start around 7 now. This would have been well better if I could have got you in. I don't know why I didn't start on StreamYard either, because I always do. See, that's the future of these watch-alongs. Do them on StreamYard so that people can jump in and they can just jump in and chat. Perfect. I could just end this though now and then merge them together. Restart if you want. I'm asked. I don't know if I can be asked starting it all again. Shavkat won near rear naked. Shavkat won rear naked. Did he? Gutted. I'll put the Edwards fight on. Keep me in fingers. StreamYard's decent. You can even highlight comments and that. Yeah, you can. And you can throw them up on the screen and that. So I never start them on this YouTube thing. But then again, do you know what? I feel like sometimes I can't be asked with. Then again, you could just take it off. I was gonna say the banner and that. I think Sonny's gonna lose. You know, just from what I'm seeing here. Do you know what Sonny's problem is when he goes up to this super elite world level like this? Is he's got no power whatsoever. And if you've got no power to keep somebody honest, the best people will just walk you down. He's sick, this Bamini as well. I think he's going to be sick as well. He's such a young kid. This is sick. See, I feel like this is well better than them spaces because I can just stop. I don't feel the pressure to fucking have to keep speaking and filling the silence. I don't give a fuck about silences on a watch along. If I'm watching the fight. See me. Oh, me and James could be both co-commenting on this. What was lost, eh? Has he got Dior on the front of his finger? Is he actually sponsored by Dior? Oh, it says War. not Dior. Has he hurt him? His game is fucking his Sonny as well. Mate, it's a sick fight. Fuck the UFC. I could have had them both on if I wasn't in this. I could just put it on this. Did you what? You DM me? Bit bored up really. I did DM you after it ended. Did you DM me? That Ryan came in and chatted. He was the one with the 2 kids, Ryan. He was chatting as well. Yes, lad, I've had to turn it off. For the boxing. Boxing. You never messaged me, did you, James? Oh, you did though. Yes, lad. Sorry, mate. I haven't bloody seen it. Yeah, the footage. No way, I should have definitely done that. Next time we do one of these, jump in. Legend. Do you reckon he's gonna win this? Are you watching the UFC as well? What's left on the UFC? I think it's well better if we're both on for the Leon Corby fight. I tell you what, after this, do you know what? We'll do it right now. Wonder if normal size untrained bloke could beat Sonny Evans in a street fight. Nah, I don't think they could. I think they get fucking wiped out. Right, yeah, jump on the thing, you know. might be the get it. Jump on the I'll end this now and then we'll start it again on StreamYard. Let me set it up on StreamYard first. So it's ready to go. And then you can jump in. Live stream UFC watch on. I can't lie actually. UFC. Right, schedule for now. Create live stream. Here we go. Right, now do all the settings on YouTube. Once it's ready to go, everyone jump over to that. There's no need for that, Kai. It is Christmas as well. Think about that. Oh, I can't mess about with all the things, can I? Until I kill this one. Enter studio. Whoa, that's bright. I should have gone on that all the time because it's fucking well thingy. It's well brighter. I didn't see I didn't see you ask one. Could be, you know, because he looked like he was struggling to get down to the weight, didn't he, Adam? He looked like he was proper struggling. This is a sick fight. No hormones. What question did you do? What question did he ask? Do it again. Let me watch this fight because I'm missing too much stuff. I've not watched a single thing and I'm actually interested in this fight. Watch this fight and then we'll sort things after the fight. Turning it up as well. Yeah, he's getting Sonny. He's just got no power. Whereas I feel like Bam has got power. Oh. Sick fight this though. Nothing wrong with losing this fight for Sonny, mate. And he'll still keep being as fucking cocky. So he should be, mate, as a fucking former world champion who's lost to one of the best. And he can just go in with anyone. I think if you once you get that first loss and you're not asked, mate, you can just go in with anyone. Then you can just start making fun fights all the time. Oh. We always say this. Everyone thinks he's always on something, but I don't think he says it. Made me laugh last week. Sunday was getting into Gershwood. Yeah, did you see he found all them? I was pissing my sides. I couldn't believe it was him. Surely, surely Curtis Woodhouse wasn't that bang on about it, but he didn't deny it, did he? He just shut up. Right, listen, I'm going to end this now and jump into the other one. So everyone jump into that. I'll tweet the link. Hang on, end stream.